Okay, students, now let's continue our lesson, which is Bay City College debating competition. The second page, which is page 31, and I'm going to write about here. Just a revise of what I said earlier in the previous video, that we have a debate, a discussion between a group of people. They are dealing of including arts in the school curriculum, and we have people with this idea and we have people against this idea. The people who is with or who are with including it in the curriculum, we call them proposers, but the people who are against including arts in the school curriculum, we call them opposers. Let's continue now. And we have another person that he's speaking here. He says, I am supporting the motion, and he is a proposer, not an opposer. He's a proposer, not an opposer. He's with the idea. I am supporting the motion because I believe that the arts help students to learn more effectively in other subjects. This is his reason. And why? Because it helps people in other subjects. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that art is just leisure time entertainment. According to scientific research, learning to read music and playing an instrument especially help to develop the brain and increase mental capacity. Then how to increase mental capacity? According to research, by reading how to compose music, how to or playing on an instrument, and so on. Number 2, active participation in the arts gives us a lifelong appreciation and understanding of them. He thinks that we should understand how arts are important, fundamental, essential in the world. It not only teaches us to appreciate the skills of others, but also gives us a chance to discover our own. We don't always know what we can do until we try. Furthermore, students with aptitude in non-verbal communication have the opportunity to excel, and all students have the chance to develop the confidence in expressing themselves. Even those people who are shy, they can take part in a music, for example, competition, or in poetry, in singing, even if they are not engaged enough in the society. So that arts are important, or including arts is important because we need to change people from inside themselves. Our opponent, I'm now traveling to number 3. Our opponent has told you that students can learn about and practice the arts later in life, but this argument doesn't hold water. Later is too late. School leavers should be able to think creatively. The world has enough imitators who have learned facts but never learned to think outside of the box, who see innovation as a threat and in opposing it, destroy the new shoots of fresh thinking and prevent progress. Now let's read the final paragraphs in order to grab what is the idea of both sides. To sum up, the arts prepare students for lifelong learning by opening up their minds to new and flexible ways of thinking. They carry this with them into further studies and ultimately their professions with the greater likelihood of success in their lives and careers. I support the motion. We are not proposing that the arts should not be part of life. Indeed, they should be. But the arts can be done, in fact, are better done out of school. This is where the arts really belong for those students who are genuinely interested It is unreasonable to insist on arts in the curriculum. Many children cannot draw, play music, or perform in public, so they feel a failure. How do you think that will help their creativity and confidence? Number 2, providing the arts adequacy as part of the curriculum costs extra money in teacher time and in resources. This is simply not affordable when these are the priorities of providing modern facilities for learning, fitting exam subjects into the curriculum, preparing students for essential exams. These are still opposers and proposers. Our opponents have, I'm reading here now. Our opponents have argued that learning about the arts helps the students to appreciate them and develop their own talents. Let me point out that often there are no clear standards in the arts. What is good art? Critics argue endlessly. In addition, studying a musical instrument can lead students into popular music, where there are no standards at all. In summary, it's a tough world, although we would all like to develop artistic ability in school. There isn't time, and we can do it out of school. Nobody is preventing this. Nobody is standing in the way of talented individuals. The fact is that not all students have these talents, but all students need to pass exams. That must be the focus, and that must be where time is concentrated. For these reasons, I oppose the motion. As we have heard here, we have just people in this competition, and we have like people with including arts in the curriculum, and people who are against including them. In this discussion, you are going to learn how to make a debate and how to make a debate just like this, as what we have heard in Bay City College. I have to say thank you for listening to this lesson, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot, and have a nice